Hi there friends, and welcome back to Wordly Wise, Book 5, Lesson 6. I'm Teacher Ulrich, and today it's time for us to take on day 2 of this lesson. So friends, for today's lesson, we will need the word list 6 and activity 6a. Do you have that ready? Are you good to start? Great, let's begin. Now, when you see the word, say it out loud. Let's practice. First word is abolish. Great. Abolish here has a verb meaning. It means to bring to an end, to do away with. You can abolish laws or abolish ideas. Next, it's agony. You got it. Agony is the name of a feeling of great pain of mind or body. It's a suffering. It's a synonym for suffer or suffering. Agonizing has an adjective meaning. We use this word to describe things which are very painful. It's an agonizing idea. Oh, my broken arm was agonizing. Next up, it's catapult. Great. Catapult is used as the name of this thing. It's an old war machine used in ancient wars that threw objects with great force. Zoom, zoom. Catapult. And the verb means to do this, to throw or move something suddenly with great force, as if by a catapult. So you can catapult something if you move it with great force. Next up, it's character. Great. Character has 3 noun meanings. First, it's the name of the qualities that make a person or place different or special. You have a good character, your qualities. You are nice, you're smart, you're funny, you have a good character. Second meaning is a person. It's the name of a person in a story, movie, or play. See, here are some Disney characters. Well, some are Disney, some are Pixar. These are cartoon characters. And the third meaning is the name of a letter or symbol used in writing or printing. A, B, C, D, the alphabet, those are alphabetic characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, those are numerical characters. Letters, numbers, symbols used for writing characters. Great. Next up, it's denounce. You got it. Denounce has 2 verb meanings. First, it means to speak out against something, to criticize it. The second meaning means to accuse someone of doing wrong. Carla denounced Victor, who sat next to her, for cheating on the test. So she accused him of doing something wrong, of cheating on the test. She denounced him. Next up, it's escalate. Great. Escalate has a verb meaning. This means to go up or increase in size or scope. So you can escalate a situation by making it worse, or use this sentence as an example. If house prices continue to escalate, many people will be unable to afford to buy a home. So if house prices escalate, the prices go up, increase. Next up, it's grim. Great. Don't be grim. Grim has 3 adjective meanings. First, grim is used to describe something which is cruel or fierce. Secondly, it's used to describe something which is unfriendly or threatening, stern. Your teacher can be grim, unfriendly. And the third meaning for the word, we use this word to describe things which are unpleasant, disturbing. I don't like to watch grim movies, unpleasant, disturbing movies. Scary movies are grim movies, right? This is the Grim Reaper. If you see him, it means you have to die. He is very grim. Next up, it's harbor. Have you ever been to the harbor? Usually they sell good seafood if it's at the coast. They sell good fish and marine animals. Harbor has a noun meaning. Harbor is used as the name for a protected place along the sea coast where ships can find shelter. In the summer, the harbor is busy with sailboats going in and out. This is a harbor. The verb harbor, so this is something you do, means to give shelter to take care of by hiding. So you can harbor an injured little bird. You give shelter to, take care of it by hiding it from the cats and dangers. The second verb meaning means to hold and nourish a thought or feeling in the mind. You harbor good feelings, or you can harbor anger towards someone for something they did. You hold it. Next up, it's inflict. Great. Inflict means to cause something painful to be felt. This uncomfortable shoe inflicts pain on your feet. Illustrated in this interesting comic. Inflict. The hurricane inflicted severe damage on coastal areas. The ball inflicted a lot of pain when it hit me in the face. Next up, it's loathe. Loathe. Loathe has a verb meaning. This is when you do something to hate or to dislike greatly. This girl loathes broccoli. What is something that you loathe, hate? I loathe cold weather. Loathing is another form of the word, which is the name of a feeling of hatred. So it's the name of that feeling. Joy is the name of a good feeling. Loathing is the name of a feeling of hatred. Next, it's meddle. Great. To meddle is to involve oneself in other people's affairs without being asked. When my grandparents retired, they could have meddled in my parents' lives, but they didn't. So if someone interferes in your life, in your affairs, what you're doing, and you did not ask them to, they meddle in your life, you could say, don't meddle in my life. Meddlesome is an adjective. This word we use to describe people who meddle in your life. They are meddlesome, given to taking part in others' affairs without being asked. They're meddlesome. Do you know anyone who is meddlesome? You should tell them to stop. Next up, it's monstrous. Monstrous has two adjective meanings. First, it's used as a word to describe things which cause shock, horrible, wicked. This guy looks monstrous. He looks horrible and wicked. The second meaning, this word we use to describe things which are extremely large. Yet again, this guy is monstrous. He's extremely large. A building can be monstrous. A big boat or vessel can be monstrous. Next up, it's ruse. Great. Ruse has two verb meanings. First, to ruse is to awaken, to wake up. What time in the morning do you ruse? 5 o'clock? 6 p.m.? a.m.? No, not p.m. It's way too late. 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m. The second verb meaning, to ruse, means to stir up, to excite. Martin Luther King Jr. rused the American people with his 1963 speech at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. See? He rused the people. He excited them. He got them stirred up, fired up, ready to go. Next up, it's steadfast. Great. This word we use to describe things which are unchanging, steady, or loyal. So a friendship can be steadfast. A relationship can be steadfast. Your commitment or determination can be steadfast. I have a steadfast commitment to my soccer team. I go to every practice. That's another example. And the next word is translate. Great. You know this meaning, right? To translate is to put in a different language. What do you use to translate? Do you use a translating app? Do you use a dictionary? I use Google Translate. Great, now here we are with activity 6A. Have a look. So be sure to have activity 6A ready to go. Great, let's begin. First, we will read the instructions, right? Using words in context. Read the following sentences. If the word in bold is used correctly, write C on the line. If the word is used incorrectly, write I on the line. So write C if it's correct, write I if it's incorrect. Pretty easy, right? Great. Let's begin with 1A. The eggs were abolished in the frying pan. Is abolished used correctly or incorrectly? Incorrect. Abolish means to destroy, to do away with. B. Slavery in the United States was abolished in 1863. Correct. Slavery could be abolished, to bring it to an end, to do away with it. C. Ancient laws need to be looked at and, in some cases, abolished. Ancient laws. Can a law be abolished? Correct, yes. D. The old library was torn down and a new one was abolished in its place. No, that one is not correct. Next up, number 2. The novel was written in Spanish, but has been translated into English. Is translated used correctly or incorrectly? Correct. B. He was translated across the street on his skateboard. Incorrect. C. There's a place online where you can translate words. Can you translate words online? Yes, an app or a website, right? D. Manuel had translated himself into someone we did not recognize. Manuel, sorry, that's a Spanish name, and it's incorrect. You can't translate yourself into something else. Maybe transferred, transformed. Great. Next, it's number 3A. The students harbored hopes of getting out of school early. Can you harbor hopes? Harbor a feeling or a thought? Correct. B. The harbor was a safe place for boats to anchor. Correct. A harbor is a place for boats. C. We harbored the baby bird until it was old enough to fly. Is that correct or incorrect? It's correct. D. Diego had worked as a harbor when he was younger. Can you be a harbor? Incorrect. Great. Next up, number 4. A. Who is your favorite cartoon character? Is character used correctly or incorrectly? Correct. B. Help me pry the character off this container. Pry means like remove, pull off. That's incorrect. C. How you treat others shows your true character. Correct. D. I couldn't read the tiny characters on the sign at the park. Can you read characters? Yes, correct. Great. Next, number 5A. The grim look on the doctor's face was not a good sign. A grim look. Correct. Could be like this. A stern, unfriendly look. B. Did you hear the grim news about my amazing new soccer ball? Grim news about an amazing new soccer ball? Could that be correct? Incorrect, because grim is bad, unfriendly, unpleasant. A great new soccer ball, an amazing new soccer ball is not grim. C. Bastian knew from the grim way his mother glared at him that he was in trouble. Correct. D. We always bring delicious grim food to our annual family reunion. Incorrect. Number 6A. The team roosed all night to rest up for the game the next day. Is roosed used correctly? Incorrect. B. We were roused at 4 a.m. by the ringing of the alarm bell. We were roused. Yes, waken up, right? C. The students roused the class with her speech. The student roused the class with her speech. She could have gotten them fired up. Yeah, right, let's go. D. The volcano began to ruse yesterday morning. Incorrect. A volcano can't ruse. It sounds right, but it's not. 7. 7a, right? Shireen is trying to denounce her TV time so she can read more. That's incorrect. B. My teacher denounces the idea that homework is a bad thing. She can speak against it, yes. C. Potato chips were denounced by the school parents as unhealthy. Correct. Potato chips can be accused of being unhealthy, right? D. It was denounced over the speaker that the bus would depart. Incorrect. That should be it was announced, not denounced. Next, number 8. A. The statue has been strong and steadfast for many years. The statue has been strong and steadfast for many years. That could be correct. Unchanged, right? B. When the wind stopped, the boat was steadfast in the water. Unchanged. A boat, that does not sound right. No, incorrect. C. A dog can be a steadfast friend. An unchanged, loyal friend. Could it be? Could a dog be a loyal friend? Yes. D. This rain has been steadfast for 5 days now. Correct, because it's been unchanged. And that's the definition of steadfast. Next, number 9. 9a. Liam was awarded a medal for first place. Medal. Incorrect. It's not correct. So a medal that you get like this is spelled medal. So that's why it's incorrect. Sounds the same, but you spell it different meanings. B. The room was such a medal. It took us all day to clean up. Can't be right. A room cannot be meddle, right? C. I try never to meddle in other people's lives. Can you meddle in other people's lives? Yes, correct. D. Meddlesome people do things without asking. Correct. They interfere in your life without asking. And number 10a. The inflict caused by the tornado was too bad. Inflict that's not correct. It should be the damage inflicted by the tornado wasn't too bad. B. The tornado inflicted damage on only a few buildings. Correct. A tornado can inflict damage. C. I do not want to inflict my sickness onto others. That's correct. You can inflict your sickness, cause other people to become sick. And D. I was inflicted with guilt because I didn't help my best friend. Incorrect. It's not used right. Great. Friends, and we're all done with activity 6A. So make sure that you got all the correct answers. And that's it for today's lesson. Friends, well done, and thanks for joining me today to remember and review all the words we learned from lesson 6 word list, right? And we also took on activity 6A. If you have some trouble with that, you can always practice it again. Fill in the answers with pencils so that you can erase and try again. Remember to join me for day 3. For the next lesson, we will need the activities 6B, 6C, and 6D. So you can bring those activities along for the next lesson. Friends, until then, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye!